Most people spend their whole lives chasing money. A bigger paycheck here, a little extra cash there, hoping for more comfort and less worry. Then their life ends. But Machiavelli, a master builder of lasting power, would ask, what did you truly create? Because money that disappears when you do is just a way of living. It's not real power, it's not a legacy, it's not true wealth. Real wealth doesn't stop when you do. Generational wealth is like building an entire city that lives far beyond you. It's made of strong walls, smart roads, and hidden systems of control that are passed down to future generations. It's not just handing over money, it's passing down a strong way of thinking, a hidden structure, and a deep understanding of how to protect everything. And that's where the game completely changes. Because to build such a city, you don't just need money, you need a master plan. Not something flashy or noisy, but a plan that's smart, quiet, strong, and mostly invisible. Because the biggest enemy of a lasting city is too much attention. Machiavelli didn't live in our modern world of bank accounts and stock markets, but he understood one truth that still rules wealth today. Power that can be easily seen can be easily attacked. Power that no one can trace lasts forever. Chapter 1. Your Blueprint. Designing for centuries, not years. The first step to building a city that lasts longer than you do is to think like an eternal architect. Principle 1. Build lasting systems, not just cash piles. Everyone wants to be rich, but many rich people end up losing their money. Why? Because most people build small streams of income that depend on them directly, their skills, their time, their effort. But when you are gone, those streams dry up. And then your children are left with only bits of money and no strong way to protect it. So what's the Machiavellian move? You don't just gather money. You build something much bigger than yourself. Something that creates value without you needing to be there, protects itself from being seen by others, and runs on rules that won't disappear when you do. This might look like owning parts of companies where you don't actively work, having properties that bring in money quietly, and setting up special legal plans and structures that shield your wealth from lawsuits, sudden changes, and even family mistakes. You're not just playing to win today, you're playing to endure. Because the true value of wealth isn't what you earn. It's what your family line cannot lose without a betrayal of the system. And that means building slowly, quietly, and smartly, Machiavelli style. In Principle 2, build with hidden strength, not public display. Lasting wealth doesn't work well when everyone is watching it. It works when it becomes a quiet, unseen force. This means you must teach the people around your city to never fully reveal the true source of its power. Why? Because once others know how you built it, they'll try to break it down. If they can't attack the architect, they'll attack the blueprint. If they can't reach the main vault, they'll attack the walls around it. So what do? You separate what's seen from what's controlled. Let people see the nice houses, the comfortable lifestyle. Let them assume it came from luck, talent, or gifts. But never let them fully understand the hidden engines and systems. This means you never put all your important assets directly under your own name. You don't put all your power in one type of money, one place, or one system. And you spread out control, legally and geographically. So when you are gone, no one, not enemies, not even your own family, can destroy the whole system by just pressing one button. Because the more hidden layers your wealth has, the stronger it becomes. That's how Machiavellian wealth works. It's not a simple vault, it's a complex, safe city. And only those you've trained very well will know how to navigate its secret paths. If these strategies for building wealth that truly lasts are making you think like an eternal architect, you're on the path to creating a powerful legacy. Hit that like button now to support this content, and make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive into mastering long-term power. Your support helps us share this crucial wisdom. Chapter 2. Cultivating your successors, training the city's guardians. Now let's explore the most important part of building an endless city, training its future guardians. Principle 3. Never let your family inherit weakness with their wealth. Every rich person wants to leave something behind, but if you pass down money without also passing down the right mindset, you're just giving someone a tool that might eventually destroy them. Machiavelli believed that if you gave power to someone who hadn't learned the right way to think, they would lose it, or worse, become a danger to the city you built. And that's exactly what happens to most modern family wealth. The founder makes millions, their children wasted, trying to impress others. Their grandchildren live off the name but forget the hard work that built it. So what's the Machiavellian solution? You don't just build bank accounts. You build strong character. You train your family members like you would train soldiers for your city's defense. Through practice, through facing difficulties, through learning to live without luxury early on, not with it. You teach them control before you give them access. You don't protect them from the real world. You show them how to earn and use abundance wisely, not just give them too much wealth they didn't earn. Because once they truly understand the game, that it's not about being liked, but about being strong, they start thinking like you. That's how a legacy city survives. Not through soft feelings, but through strong structures. Not through easy comfort, but through powerful inner defenses. Machiavelli would rather leave his heirs a strong understanding of the world than a city full of gold, because he knew the city could fall in one generation if the heir was soft and careless. So your land, your investments, your money held in special accounts. That's not the real wealth. That's just the outer shell. The real inheritance is how they think. Principle 4. Design the city's rules to last beyond emotions. Most lasting wealth is lost during emotional times. Divorces, deaths, family fights, lawsuits, or when a less capable family member suddenly wants power. Machiavelli knew this. So he doesn't just plan the city, he plans to prevent its collapse. This means setting up clear rules for who takes over, writing down who has power to say yes or no, having automatic freezes on assets if certain problems happen, and setting up roles that can't be changed just because someone is upset. Emotions are the biggest danger to a lasting city. So you design a financial skeleton that can't be broken by panic, betrayal, or lack of skill. Your wealth cannot depend on one person, it must depend on the system. Anyone who joins the system should follow the rules, not try to change them or trick them. Because if you allow things to be flexible when they need to be firm, you're one bad decision away from watching 40 years of building burn down. Machiavelli didn't hope for loyalty, he designed control. And if your family doesn't have clear limits, they will recreate the city based on their emotions and call it progress while they tear it to the ground. Chapter 3. The city's hidden power, secrecy and resilience. Principle 5. Only build what can be inherited quietly, not easily stolen. If your wealth can be easily taken, taxed, frozen, or broken apart in court, you've already lost. Machiavelli would never leave his city open to the world's mercy. He'd bury it deep in layers of protection that are smarter than governments, courts, and even angry ex-spouses. You don't own your wealth directly. You own access to structures that own the wealth. This means spreading your money across different countries, using protected trust accounts that shield you from personal risk, having assets owned by companies, not individuals, and using insurance as strong armor, not just an investment. Because when chaos comes, and it always comes, the person who built for show loses everything. The person who built for continuity keeps everything, even if the outside world thinks they lost. This is how truly powerful families operate. A lawsuit doesn't touch them. A divorce doesn't reveal them. A political change doesn't shake them. Why? Because their wealth is invisible. It's a hidden force created by agreements and careful planning. So your job is not to own a lot openly. Your job is to own nothing, but control everything. The enemy can only attack what they can see. Make sure they see nothing. Principle 6. Build for the very distant future, not just your children. Most people build for their children. Smart people build for their grandchildren. But the Machiavellian? He builds for people who will never even meet him. Why? Because that's how you stop thinking emotionally and start thinking like a master architect. This isn't about making your kids comfortable. It's about creating a machine that works for 50 years, not just 5. So instead of asking, how do I help my children live better, you ask, how do I create a city that grows and changes without needing me to be there? This is why powerful families set up special offices and rules, why family lands stay in special foundations, not personal names. It's all about one thing: long-term, lasting control. Because every generation has 2 choices: be a small part of someone else's story, or be the guardian of a city that continues to build itself. If you want your family name to last longer than your own life, you must train yourself to build like a ghost. Not for pride, not for applause, but for permanence. Principle 7. Silence is the ultimate protection for power. Machiavelli said it without saying it. Those who are loud are easily found. Those who are quiet last forever. So when your city starts to grow, you become less visible, not more. Lower your public profile. Leave fewer digital traces. Keep ownership hidden. And avoid being easily connected to things. Because when people don't know what you own, they can't take it, they can't resent it, they can't even figure out how to touch it. Let the world praise the influencers, the show-offs. They'll spend their lives in the spotlight, and one day they'll be forgotten. You'll move through life as a quiet rumor, a shadow that moved nations without raising a voice. And your wealth? It won't just be money. It'll be the strong structure that outlives names, the system that controls time, the fortress no one can map. And one day, long after you're gone, your name will echo not in history books, but in legal documents that control cities, institutions, and family lines you never met. That's real wealth. Built like war, maintained like art, kept like a secret only your family will understand, and only if you've trained them well. Everyone says they want freedom, but freedom without lasting power is just a short vacation. A legacy city is freedom that multiplies. Generational wealth is freedom that lives beyond your death and protects itself without you needing to be there. That's the level Machiavelli played at. Not just rich, not just powerful, but truly untouchable. And that brings us to the final understanding of building a city that becomes permanent. Principle 8. The city must run without its founder. You're not building a personal brand. You're building infrastructure. And infrastructure isn't glamorous. It's quiet, complex, hidden, but it's also incredibly strong. So the final rule is simple and clear. If your personal presence is needed for it to survive, it is not lasting wealth. It is just wealth on a timer. Every part of your city must be able to operate without you, change without you, and protect itself without needing your personal charisma or genius. This means training not just family members but skilled workers, people who know the plan, don't crave attention, and will outsmart threats, not just react to them. You don't want dreamers running your city. You want skilled builders and quiet protectors. Machiavelli would never put a passionate artist in charge of a fortress. He'd choose a smart planner with no ego and a perfect memory. Because the city doesn't need more emotions. It needs continuity. You're not building for quick growth. You're building for strength that lasts. Growth is often a reaction. Lasting strength is carefully planned. So you step back from being the center of the machine. You become the person who designed the engine and then walked away. And when it still runs perfectly long after your name has faded, that's when you've truly won. Here's how to ensure your transformation continues. Hit the like button if this deep dive into Machiavellian wisdom has helped you understand how to build wealth that lasts beyond you. Your support helps share these vital lessons. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. Your journey to mastering unseen influence and building an eternal city begins now. I'll see you in the next build.